Look for black guy. Hello, how may I help you?
Hey, Habibi, look, my hang low ain't working like it's supposed to. You got any of them sex pills?
May I randomly suggest one of these generic products?
Nah.
You should take the A game, little bro.
Bling bling for the ding ding.
Nah.
You shouldn't be taking that poison, little bro. Here, try one of mine.
Yes, right.
A game will make a girl give you her credit card number.
It is very true.
Plus, it's an all-natural solution for men. Not like these gas station pills gonna make your manhood shrivel up and fall off.
Oh my golly, he's right. A-game is an all-natural solution for men. And you take it and it give you energy and libido and your vitality will be out the roof.
I feel it kicking in already. I'm gonna go home and show my girl.
Okay, but don't forget to drink 16 to 32 ounces of water.
Hey, baby.
Ooh, look who brought their A game.
And that A is for apocalypse, cause I'm about to blow your back up. Ow!
Ooh, I love it when you bring your...
We're meant to hold you. These eyes were meant to control you. These eyes have seen a little before. DK's way, y'all know I don't know the words, but I'ma sing it anyway. Hey, it's Daugnekeith, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to DK's Way. I'm here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right, we're going to talk about it tonight, because these eyes have seen some shit. You can see the circles around their eyes. You can tell when someone has been treated wrong. They've been treated wrong, and it shows in their eyes. You can see it in the attacker's eyes. Have you looked at your brothers and sisters? Something in the eyes? And we're going to get into all of that tonight. But first, I want to introduce my panel. If it's your first time tuning in and y'all got some thoughts, some questions for a sister, email me at dksway1@mail.com. Or you can email me at d_impress@yahoo.com. Let us know what you think. If you want to donate some money, you can cash at me, or you can hit us right here where there's a little money sign in the chat box that says, show your appreciation to a bitch. It don't really say that. It's just a money sign that say donate. But we love you even if you don't. And thank you for tuning in, because you could be doing some other shit right now. To the left of me, I got my legal ego in the house tonight, because we talking about some real shit. And I might need her to say some shit like, bitch, be quiet before you get sued or something. You know, because you got to watch what you say. I'm not Tasha K. I don't usually do topics like this, but tonight we got to talk about it because it's disrespectful and it's going on. And to the left of my legal ego in the house, I got comedian Ramona Stevens, the funny.
I'm so excited about my life. Catch me on Instagram, Ramona Funny.
That's right. And in the house next to Ramona Stevens, I got the very funny Penny Promise. What's up, Penny, in the building?
What's up, everybody? I'm ready to talk about it.
She ready to talk about it. Y'all, we got to. Now, okay, Penny, when you saw the clip or the news? How'd you find out what was going on? Did you already kind of guess something was faulty with dude, or did you?
Diddy?
Yeah, P Diddy.
Well, you know, first of all, rumors. It's always been rumors the whole time. But I mean, I like P Diddy.
Yeah,
I like
you like his music and stuff.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think the fan really hit though when he got sued by Cassie, and then it's just going downhill from there. It's like it's been one.
So you think it was Cassie that started?
I feel like it was somebody. It's always because you know what? It's a lot of people probably been wanting to come out and scared, and I always need that one person. That you always need that one person. But okay, let me tell my story.
And apparently he real intimidating. And what'd you think about that, Ramona, when you heard what was going on? Did you already kind of have a inkling that he might be something off with him, or did you kind of just follow it on the news like everyone else?
Well, this started with P. Diddy way back when Biggie was assassinated. And I don't think it's a coincidence that the raid was the same day that Biggie's last album came out.
Right.
And, it's kind of started way back then, and also there's been a couple suspectable conversations that, like, slip of the tongue that Puff Daddy has had through the years.
Oh, he slipped the tongue a lot.
And a few, a few people.
He's a tongue slipper.
A few people in the industry have, made certain comments regarding suspicions of the things that have been going on, in the freak 'em out parties and the quote unquote mentorship that he does with young artists. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, 99.9%, when you sign that contract, you kind of know what is in that, because the entertainment industry is very evil, satanic,
it's
cutthroat,
a whole bunch of shit. We're going to get into all of that in a minute.
So I wasn't surprised when they raided it, and the fact that he settled so quickly with Cassidy. And then there was also suspicious of Kim Porter's death because supposedly she was
we're going to get into all of that.
Tell-all book that he didn't want to come out. So,
So, Darla, I don't want you to say too much yet, Ramona. We're going to get into all of that. Darla, what'd you think when you heard it as a legal student? What'd you think, just knowing what you know about cases like that, or,
I mean, he's a high-profile individual, so of course they're gonna be darts thrown at him. I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't care how big or how little they are. They fit into society. Anything is possible with anybody. So
yeah, anything is possible. And I knew it was possible when he got that first haircut shaped in that mohawk. I was like, nigga, that shit ain't cute. Who told you your head was the shape that you could wear that? See, when you doing too much, when you think you invincible, the haircut showed he thought he was invincible before Cassie came out with the allegations. But we're going to get into all that. Let me get into this first video, and I want y'all to watch this, and then I'm going to ask you one by one your thoughts on this industry. Now, there's a new show out. It's called Quiet on Set. Quiet on Set is about the whole shit that these executives do to the people working on shows that were on Nickelodeon. And these were young people, underage people, getting treated like adult situations. Let's just put it that way. They was on some essays, and, they was doing a lot of different stuff to people they shouldn't have been doing stuff to. And it messed these people up. But let me get into this first video, and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go. Y'all see where I'm going, right? You see the panda eyes. Brittany got them. She can't stop spinning around, y'all. Brittany been spinning since the pandemic started. Didn't they let her have knives? Why they even got sharp objects in her house, I don't know. Justin, snapping in and snapping out. Lark. Pause it back on Lark. Put it back on Lark. Let's go back to Lark.
Oh.
And then we're going to talk about Justin. Lark Voorhees. This was Saved by the Bell. All the boys liked her. Martin Lawrence was engaged to her. She was a Nickelodeon kid, a Saved by the Bell kid. What in the hell did they do to her? She got beyond panda. You can see the panda in her eyes on with the lipstick and the cute curly hair, but the panda eye is there already. Then look at her years later. That girl that was on LL Cool J's show, Maya Campbell. Messed up. What do they do to these kids? We ain't even gonna get on Orlando. Come on. He said he got the oosh got bobble wobble for P. Diddy, allegedly. Make sure y'all say allegedly when you say so. So let me come to you, legal analyst, first, and then I'm going to ask the ladies. Okay. Now, Orlando, just give me your thoughts on all these kids and what you think about the whole structure of Disney, Nickelodeon, all these people getting hired when they got appetites for small wonders. Let's just put it that way.
For one, I don't
talking to Mike.
I don't condone any type of abuse to any children, no form or fashion. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
And when people lie or say they're lying, people are like disputing people's lies. There's some truth to every lie. And they might, expand and add to the story, but there's a base truth into everything people are saying. So common sense will say, well, hey, there is some truth to something. It might not be as broad as what they're saying, but there's a base root and cause of something in that whole entertainment area.
What is the common denominator? Because am
Abuse.
I tripping? Do they got circles around their eyes? Y'all see it just like I do.
Victimized.
Yeah, they got them.
Been traumatized of something.
It's a code name in the industry they call panda eyes. Well, it's right there. He said it himself. Orlando is the reason that a lot of people are in the know about him, but we'll get into that in a little while. So, Ramona Stevens, what do you think about? Did you see the show Quiet on Set?
No, I do keep up with current events and things that going on, and it's usually just clips and stuff of them because I really don't watch a lot of television. However, there are extreme similarities with these child stars once they get a certain age. It's a lot. They all have like one common denominator. Drug addiction and alcoholism, attempted suicide, quote unquote mental breakdowns. Jails and institutions, and they spend a lot of no parental supervision with these executives because the parents see the money, the fame, the exclusive parties, the entitlement to go certain, I'm the mother of it. It started way back with Gary Coleman, how his parents took all of his money and he had a very, a tragic,
we
death,
know
got
what happened
sick
to
and everything.
Gary. That was sad.
And that was what, that was like over 30 years ago, when he was maybe longer than that. So I'm looking to see like the new children that are coming out now, the new child stars, because what we're seeing now is the ones from 15, 20, 25 years ago, what's happened to them right now. So maybe something has changed a little bit. I seen a clip the other day about what's her name? Like even way back to Drew Barrymore. She just came out and said, she was going to parties in Hollywood when she was
alcohol.
9 years old. So it's a norm for these kids. So now you got alcohol and drugs involved, no parental supervision, and they're in a room with allegedly people that have tendencies to put these children in an
They want
unsafe.
appetizers of small wonders.
Let's just say they like baby spinach.
They want appetizers of small wonders.
Baby spinach.
Penny Promise, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Did you see the Nickelodeon thing, Quiet on Set?
No, I didn't see it. My daughter, you know, because I got a daughter. I used to sit in front of Nickelodeon and watch TV all the time. You know, you're not watching it as a parent, but your child is watching it.
Right.
And then she showed me clips of it, and just seeing that one clip of them putting them sexual situations on them kids, like they had a girl with that potato, like she was trying to, like almost like she was giving a potato blowjob. That's what I saw. But you know, and then I also, when all this stuff was going on, a clip that was on Darius McCray.
Darius McCray
from Family Matters. He had a post that said, "We've all been touched inappropriately in Hollywood."
And Corey Feldman has been saying this for years. Corey Feldman has been saying this. He said Michael Jackson did not touch him inappropriately, but a whole bunch of other people did. But yet y'all was on Michael's head about it. Michael had a whole bunch of other shit wrong with him. He ain't had time to touch nobody. He was always getting sued for something. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but we got to talk about it. Y'all chime in the chat room. Please log in and chat. How many people watching right now? Okay, there's 548 people watching right now. I need y'all, stop being lazy. Hit the like button, that little thumb. Go in the chat. Let us know what you think about what's going on. If you're not in America, still chime in, because y'all probably got a lot of thoughts on our bullshit, because we got thoughts on yours. Let's go to the next video. These eyes, them eyes.
You're gonna have me sing.
Orlando's got those eyes.
God.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. Give me the video. They're in order. You didn't put them in the order. Okay. I need the video. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the video. That's it. Yeah, let me get that. There's no sound. Started from the beginning again and put myself. Okay. That's all right. And put me down in the bottom if you can. We got to talk about it. These eyes, look at them raccoon eyes.
Hi, Jay-Z.
Can y'all hear me?
Jay-Z
They can hear
done
me?
caught us straight.
Okay. Raccoon eyes. The head raccoon. Look at the raccoon. He like them big too. Them eyes. Charlie Sheen. Okay. Let's stop it right there, because that's the whistleblowers. We don't want to talk about them yet. All right. Let me tell y'all something. That video that I just streamed of, let that play in the background while I'm talking. Now, we know what's his name? Epstein. When they was on Epstein's head, we didn't hear about the people associated with him as much as we do with the association to black men that are getting railroaded right now. So we got to talk about that too. Weinstein, Oprah was all, Oprah, I used to love you, but no more. She was all on him, like, oh, this is my friend, kissing kissy poo-poo faces, all in public and stuff. But you don't see the support when it comes to the black man. Put it back on Epstein and them. Yeah, you don't see the support when it comes to the black man. I'm not saying P. Diddy should get away with anything. Nothing. What I'm saying is, I need to see everybody exposed to them too.
Yeah, everybody.
Because y'all coming at lawsuits on a lot of people right now. So since you gonna go there on P. Diddy, because next they've been hollering Jay-Z. And we already know Mr. Lucifer, son of the morning, on his record. And it ain't no alleged. That's his record.
And they fighting over Aaliyah, and she was 15.
Yeah, you fighting over somebody underage that R. Kelly done been through with, ran through. But that's okay though. And now you making records with this cat? Come on now. Come on now. Ditto. Look at him. He looked like he did something, allegedly.
Well, allegedly, Aaliyah was a sacrifice to get to another level. See, I have my own thoughts about why they go so hard on the white people. Because every time a white person get exposed...
Put us back down there and let that play. Mm-hmm.
Every time a white person get exposed, they zoom in really hard on a black person. Yeah. And that is because white people, they don't pay attention to stuff like that like we do. It will totally distract us. Like right now, everybody is talking about P.
Pause
Diddy.
it right there.
Everybody is talking about P. Diddy.
On Charlie Sheen.
What's going on with everything else? Gas prices slipping back up. Groceries high. Interest rates are high. So we're not even thinking about that. We thinking about some stuff that's been going on for... is just like when R. Kelly came out. They said that R. Kelly had been doing this since the beginning of his career, and every time they will hone in on him, he'll put out a platinum album. Same thing about Bill Cosby. They said Bill Cosby had been doing this his entire career, but when allegedly he tried to buy one of the big networks, we got to get him. Same thing about Diddy.
That was a very
Same
big
thing about
alleged.
Diddy. Now, I think the thing with Einstein, Jeffrey Epstein, I think what happened to him was, see, he was dealing with some powerful players, and he was doing a lot of deals, and I think something happened, and they was like, look,
we're gonna talk about that.
He either kept somebody from getting a lot of money, or he either took a lot of money for somebody.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second. So look, let's talk about this. Charlie Sheen was accused of taking inappropriate leisure with Corey Haim on the set of Lucas. Said he had a bottle of Crisco, allegedly, in between some trailers and roughed him up in a jailhouse kind of way on some guerrilla stuff. I'm like, why he needed Crisco, where he got Crisco from. I don't know if he stole it from craft services. Why did you have Crisco on hand if this is true? This is the story, allegedly, that Corey Feldman told about Charlie Sheen. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but Charlie is suffering with HIV right now.
He did it because he was having sex with people while he knew he had HIV. So I feel like whatever they say he did, I say whatever they say he did, I feel like he did it. He knowingly had HIV and was having sex with people. He guilty.
Yeah, because if you would go to that level to just have sex with someone knowing you sick. See, because I know people that have suffered because of people that done something like that. One of my best friends found out that her ex-husband had that after he was dead at the funeral. Now, that's some cold shit right there. And now she's stuck taking pills every day for the rest of her life because this dude decided not to tell her he was sick. And just gonna go spread his thing around, his contaminated thing in the public. That's attempted murder in itself. If he wasn't dead, he'd need to be on trial.
With these celebrities, this is what happens. When they get so much fame and being worshipped by their fans, they feel untouchable. These movie producers and these producers hype them up so much to where they think they're going to get away with this stuff.
Now, darling.
And they set them up. Mm-hmm. So, okay, like, from my understanding, allegedly, there's different levels to getting in. First of all, you don't get to the top of the game like P. Diddy just for talent. You don't get to the top of the game like Oprah did just for talent. The entertainment industry does not let anybody get all the way to the top for talent only. They have to keep you in control because the whole point of the entertainment is agenda and program based. They need puppets to be able to put out what they want the culture to sway through. That's what they need, and the people fall for it because of the
Allegedly.
money.
These are all alleged.
Allegedly, and the people fall for it because. And this is the thing what they're pushing right now.
Hold your thought real quick.
Homosexuality is being pushed right now, and pedophilia.
Yeah,
is
we're gonna
being
get into
pushed.
that right in a minute. But darling, let me ask you a legal question. Is what I wanted to do about the HIV thing. If someone has sex with someone knowing they're infected, is that grounds to charge them with attempted murder?
It's not attempted murder.
Talk to
yes, it is. It is. They even have a bill for that for prostitutes. If you're going around knowingly turning tricks and dates and stuff, and you have that stuff, you can get convicted for attempted murder or murder.
Oh, okay. So, that's interesting. That's good to know. Because it's a lot of people like Charlie out there doing that. Now let's get into this next video, and then we're going to get into what Ramona was talking about too, because that is a part of my lineup. Go ahead. Go ahead.
To piggyback back on Charlie Sheen, a lot of people don't know that you can prosecute somebody civilly without putting them in jail, because it's a civil matter. Everything starts off civil. What makes it criminal is when the police get involved. So he may have been convicted tried in a civil matter. And so the recourse for that is just getting some money, and clearly that's all they were looking for anyway, to a degree, because if they felt that what he did was so outrageous to them, they would have took it to another level.
Press criminal charges.
Like Cassie did against Puffy, because she started out with the sex, with the lawsuit, the civil suit. So the civil suit led to, of course, she knew it was going to open a can of worms for him. Everybody was coming after him once she filed that civil suit. But it really started when Puffy's bodyguard, I'll say his best friend, got killed at a club, or got offed at a club somewhere in Atlanta, and one of Suge's people got smoked too. So I believe that's what started that whole East Coast and West Coast thing. But I believe that those two, you got the picture of them two together, don't you? Puffy and Suge. Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of, there it is. Okay, take me out. Yeah. Now you got these two with the raccoon eyes. You got the raccoons together. They fly together. Because they're predators. They're after what's in your backyard. They want to beat up your dog. They're going to beat up your cat. They're coming in your windows, stealing your snacks. That's what raccoons do. So you got these two coons. I believe that, show me the other two that was together. And these are all my opinions, and this is all alleged. But I believe those two coons got together. No, the first two coons got together and got rid of those two guys. One has panda eyes with the black and white. Well, they both put it back on Biggie and Pac. They both got the panda look. Okay, yeah, Pac don't have it so much as Biggie. But
we know
we know whose label Biggie was on.
See, allegedly, the reason Pac and Tupac are not here with me is because they figured it out. They figured out the game. And once and they both were two strong men, because apparently Biggie was getting ready to go independent.
Oh yeah.
And Pac was not getting ready to sign any deals giving away his masters.
Yeah, but let me go back to
and they figured out the game. So they don't want nobody to know the game.
Okay. So then you have those two. Now put it on the two snickerdoodles. The two other those raccoons, the snickerdoodles. They like snickerdoodles. Now,
so they want them guys to give them deals.
You got these two raccoons, one with real black knuckles from hitting people all the time.
Allegedly.
Thank you. So you got snickerdoodles and sneakerdoodles. Sneaky doodles and snickerdoodles. Now, I believe Snickerdoodle and Sneaky Doodle got together to put Big Raccoon in jail. And Snickerdoodle is double-crossing his partner right now, getting him in trouble. Because Puffy decided he wanted to sue the liquor companies and made his club, the club Ramona was talking about. We ain't gonna say no names, but it start with a B. Y'all know who y'all are. They the black so-called alleged Illuminati ones. But they Snickerdoodle that made somebody mad, like Weinstein made someone mad. And once they kick you out the club, because Luke Skywalker said it on video. It's on YouTube right now, where Luke is talking about everybody was fine until you started making lawsuits, suing the companies that gave you biting the hand that fed you. See, Luke, he did his stuff on his own. He fought against what was it? What's the name of his album when he had to go to court? Made in America, when they was like banned in America, banned in the USA and all of that. Luke they banned his album for being too X-rated.
Well, he's the reason why the parental advisory label are on albums now.
Yeah.
And he's the one that he went to jail because he did a concert and said the lyrics and the police were waiting on. But however, they did Elvis like that too.
Yeah.
For just gyrating his hips. So, and that's another thing, like I said, it's an agenda in this program. The more people accept, the more people that are doing these things continue to do them because they're getting away with it. Now, as far as P. Diddy, I believe allegedly Puffy got out of control and somebody had to stop him before he started exposing people. And he's going to expose people.
Well, see,
he's not going down by himself.
I wouldn't go down by myself.
He get ready to Nino Brown now.
Yeah.
It's bigger than me.
Let me tie this together. So,
everybody come.
Let me go ahead and play the next video before we get too far ahead. Play the next video, then we're going to get back into the same conversation we're in right now, because this has a lot to do with it. Let's talk about whistleblowers. Leave my volume on. It's no sound. Now, I already said, pause it real quick. I already said Snickerdoodle. We know who Snickerdoodle is, P. Diddy, and Sneaky Doodle is Jay-Z. Now, Sneaky Doodle is dissing all of them. You saw what he did to Dame Dash. He don't care about stabbing the people that help him in the back. He don't mind kicking niggas out his circle so he can elevate. He's the ultimate climber. He didn't climb to the top of the food chain. He didn't climb past Snickerdoodle. He ain't climbed past this one because he been blowing whistles since day one. He came in the game with the whistle in his lips. So that made me question the hand that points the finger. I still want to be in your shows, though, nigga. But the hands that point the fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you point about all this homosexuality and this and that, but yet it's in all of his shows. You watch BMF, they had a lesbian with a strap on.
But Donnie.
And the other girl was on it, on the show. And I thought, okay, we get it. You gay. We don't need to see it, though.
Donnie.
The culture.
Donnie, there is no way possible that you can get a show to reach the masses without producing an agenda. Just, of course, his shows has homosexuality in it and violence and crimes and things like that, because that's what they want to promote to the masses. But they only promoting it to us. That's what I was about to say. They're only promoting it to us.
Promoting
allegedly.
To our shows are more popular because we're more of a consumer society. Black people consume. We're the ones spending the money. We got to have the name brand, this and that. People ain't going out buying these. Put the camera on my foot. They not going out buying the unknown brands.
Willie Lynch syndrome. They have. That's all they've done since slavery. It's studied us.
They not spending $30. They gonna go spend the whole Gucci $15,000 on the same shoe when I don't need the name, long as they're cute to me, you know, but that's how I was raised. My mentality is different. But let's talk about the whistleblowers. So let that play, and we're going to talk about them one by one. I have to question 50's tactics because if you're always pointing the finger, and I love 50. I love what he's doing. He got the best shows on television. But it's like Ramona said, it is an agenda because it's pushing violence, sex, drugs, and homosexuality.
But can I say something?
Of course you can.
I'm a heterosexual.
In the mic.
I'm a heterosexual.
Me too.
You know, but
and nothing wrong with you being who you are.
Yeah, no homophobic here, but
no Diddy.
It's more culturally accepted to have two women as opposed to two men. So that's where I think he was trying to like pivot off of that and keep his money coming because. For me, it's the ratio to men and the women. It's more women.
No. Hold that thought because in Ghost, how many times did we have to watch Drew get his thing busted out somebody?
But we talking about 50 though on his.
That's
set.
50's show.
It is.
Yes, he has more than one show.
And then this is
wait. Let me finish. Yeah. He has more than.
Right,
let me finish. He has more than one show where homosexuality is pushed. And I understand they probably wouldn't let his show on the air like Ramona Stevens just said if it wasn't according to the guidelines of the BS that has to be on TV. When we were growing up, the shows are now politically incorrect that we saw George Jefferson, Archie Bunker, Good Times, Maude, all these shows that we grew up with, the Golden Girls, stuff like that. When I was a kid, those were the shows on TV. They said that those shows are politically incorrect.
You know why they're saying that?
Wait, let me finish. Because those shows showed true family value. It showed reality as it was to America at that time, post-war, post-Vietnam War. It showed what baby boomers were doing. That's what America needs.
And another thing about those shows, too, Good Times, the Jeffersons, Mob, the Golden Girls, MASH, they had death and weight to them, and they were consciously according to uplifting. They were teaching and learning about cultural differences.
They were teaching family values.
They were teaching family values. So they don't want that out there. The same reason why when hip-hop first was exposed, it was consciously uplifting music, and it was making a lot of money. They just celebrated the 50th anniversary because they didn't think it would last. They thought it was a phase. When they found out it was money involved, allegedly, the top music execs got together, just like the top TV producers got together, allegedly, and said, we don't want anything in here that's uplifting this society.
Yeah, they had a
We want these TV shows. We want these black women slapping each other and calling each other names.
This is all alleged.
And we want these men talking about selling dope and getting money and treating the black woman like she is, and we want these girls to be half naked, and we want these guys to be driving in these racy cars and wearing these big old gold chains on their neck that nobody in everyday life can afford.
Okay, so now we got to talk about.
They go out and they sell the drugs and try to get the $30,000.
We got to finish talking about these whistleblowers out here. So 50's been blowing whistles, but don't throw stones, bruh, if your house is glass, because we don't know what your secrets are. Allegedly, Puffy had one of Diddy's 50's baby mamas in the freak off. Daphne Joy is supposedly had gave Puffy some joy, off some alleged drugs. Maybe they got high and did a freak off or two, because she on the payroll right there with Young Miami. So she's in the lawsuit. Now they got J-Lo in the lawsuit. Allegedly, she's supposed to have smuggled the gun in and handed it to P. Diddy The lady that got shot in the face said on video that it was never Shine that shot her. Shine said that he didn't do it at first. Then he took all of a sudden it switched up. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say, but I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
And I'm saying that he supposedly had $1 million in a bank account waiting on him. And now he the prime minister over there in Belize with the little curls on the side doing his hoxaboscas.
Well, what they had to do was they had to make the money untraceable. So allegedly, according to the reports, he was supposedly had $1 million record deal. So the money was transferred as a record deal, and an album never and an album never came out. So he was paid. He was supposed to have that. You know, they have to what you call funnel money. They can't make the money look like what the money's supposed to be.
No, I'm saying to that $1 million record label, just say, you got paid, because that club got attacked with your artillery, and the lady got capped.
Well,
I'm just saying.
J-Lo got a book out right now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that later. But so let's get to the blowers.
Ain't nothing going to happen to her.
Let's go to the next blower. No, because she's legally, she's not liable.
She done married that Jew boy.
They got to prove she carried the gun in there.
She done married that Jew boy. Ain't nothing happened to her.
Darling, you're the legal eagle. Wouldn't they have to prove that J-Lo brought the gun in there for her? But the lady didn't die, so there's no statute of limitation. There's a statute of limitation, right?
Here's the thing. They're going to be, it depends on what state. Like, I know in California, if you say
somebody... In New York.
I don't know too much about New York laws, but I can't speak on New York laws because I don't know anything about New York laws. However, I know in California, if somebody alleged that you have a gun and you don't have one in physical evidence, just by them saying that alone that they had a gun, you had a gun and they fear for their life, can put you on the stand.
Okay, so they can get her on the stand.
I'm just saying by being trialed. But California. I can't say, if it was California, I can't say anything about New York because I don't know anything about New York.
Okay, let me see that video. Let it play and put us at the bottom. And we're going to talk while it plays. Yes, 50, whistleblower. We know he a whistleblower. Pause it on Orlando. Now, he's panda-eyed still. Whatever they did to this boy got him wandering the streets. It got him doing some things. Him and Amanda Bynes, I think, and Lindsay Lohan too. But she ain't as bad as them two. Those two are questionable. It's like, what did they do? Lark Voorhees, I can't explain it. Whatever y'all was doing to these kids, I hope every chicken come home to roost. But I hope all y'all get in trouble.
You know what I see with Orlando Brown, though?
What?
I look at Orlando Brown saying, I'm going to get this whistleblowing message out, but I'm going to look crazy when I'm doing it. And
so
people that,
crazy.
and so I can kind of, so the people he telling on can say, that boy, ain't nobody going to believe him. But see, the people who got that third eye open and consciously aware and operating on a higher level of self, they get it. They not calling him crazy.
And if you have discernment, God gives us all gifts. I know I have a gift of discernment and I have dreams. This boy is not lying about a lot of that stuff.
He's not crazy.
He's not crazy. Now he likes to be acting crazy.
Mm-hmm. And you don't. And just like like they say, when we see people running up on him, walking the streets, getting rides with random strangers and stuff like that, we don't know what he trying to do. He could trying to say, because he know how the media is. Let me just walk down the street and let somebody see me walk and pick me up. I know they're going to film it and videotape and it's going to blow up on social media. That's just going to enhance that's going to enhance the clout chasing. I'm crazy.
Let's go to the next one, the clout chasing crap.
Because I don't think nothing wrong with that child.
No, he just need an ass whooping.
I don't think nothing
His
wrong
mama
with
need a belt. Now, these are whistleblowers, but this is a problem I have with these two whistleblowers.
Is that Mace?
Yes, take us out.
And who's the
now,
other one?
That is Gene Deal. He was Puffy's longtime bodyguard.
I'm so tired of him.
Now, let me tell you guys something about these two whistleblowers. Like I said with 50, you got to question who's pointing fingers. Now, I'm not saying 50 did anything. I don't think he's done anything because he pointing too many fingers at people. So his house must be made out of bricks because this nigga is talking about everybody since he been in the industry. But then you have Mace, who spent extreme amounts of time with the ditster.
Yep.
You know, I believe he's been hanging around Diddy for quite a while. And there could be some things that Mason has seen behind them closed doors, because y'all was dressing alike, bro. Yeah, you got panda eyes, bro. He don't have raccoon eyes. He got pandas.
What, all he talking about is his money.
But see, and that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Because you're only discussing your money. You're not discussing what you saw or what your friend did wrong. You discussing money. So that makes me wonder what's really going on.
I just think that
why you haven't came out.
He was one of I think that was probably the best artist that Puff ever had.
But why hasn't he came out and said
he was cheated out of his money?
Puffy was a lover of Lollipop Guild people. You know, why hasn't he came out and said that he likes to play in Never Neverland? Because you've seen it. I read Mace's book.
And remember,
when he talked
turned
about
his
going
life
to
over to Christ, became a minister.
Yeah, I'm going to come to you guys about that in a minute. But remember, he wrote the book. He was in massage parlors and stuff during this time. I read the book. Mace liked going to get the little Asian chicks with the happy endings at the studios, allegedly in Atlanta. That was his place, Magic City. He talked about how he met Eve in the strip club and all of that. Mm-hmm. So Mace had a freaky problem. Obviously, he was addicted to some kind of porn and getting touched. And this is while he was with Mr. P. Diddy. Then you got Bentley Farnsworth, the umbrella carrier. We ain't forgot about you, umbrella man. Where you at? Come out. Come out, wherever you are. Ali Oxen free. I want to hear his story.
He probably guilty.
So, let me see. Gene Deal, the bodyguard. You saw so much, my nigga.
He better be quiet.
Why haven't you told what happened?
Because he going to talk himself into a felony, allegedly.
He
better be quiet.
Yeah, why hasn't he told what he saw with his own two eyes? Only bits and pieces has he told. Legal Eagle. I'm going to come to you, then I'm going to go to you, Ramona, then to you, Penny. Legal Eagle.
When you're a private contractor, there are, especially like a personal bodyguard, I'm quite sure before they even come into contract, they sign an NDA.
Oh, okay. I needed that to be said because so many people have this question, and I didn't want to say the wrong thing. I knew it was probably an NDA, but there's only so much an NDA can cover morally. What are your morals? At a certain point, you got to stop giving a fuck about an NDA, or can you, darling?
It depends on how the contract is worded, and you know, if he breaks the contract, he can end up in a lot of trouble. He can get sued. He can get up.
But you can't get blood from a turnip. I'll be like, nigga, so what? Sue me. My pocket's empty,
and on Mace's case, allegedly, in my opinion, Mace is like, he's standing on his, he's probably feeling like I'm only responsible for me. I can't go save the world. So right now, the only issue I got, I know, but there's some people that's like that. I can only go for my money because that's what he owed me. I'm not finna go and tell the next person business. That's probably what he's standing on.
Okay, and that's a fucked up way to stand, Mace and Betha. I like Mace. I loved his book. I like what he represents, but I'd like to know why, if you saw some stuff going on, your morals didn't tell you this is wrong. Is that when he left to go be a preacher, Ramona?
That's what I think. I believe that Mace got into a situation, made a lot of money, saw some things allegedly that he didn't agree with, didn't set right with him. Because when I say that boy left camp, he left camp.
Real quick.
He disassociated
Francisco,
himself
give
and
us
he
a
was
poll.
gone.
Francisco, make a poll for the chat room. Should they tell what they saw, yes or no? Should they tell what they really saw, yes or no? Or should they have told what they saw, yes or no? Continue, Ramona. I'm sorry.
Okay, because when he broke camp, He broke all ties. Mace, I don't know if he was ever even involved. I can't even remember any bad boy anniversaries or get-togethers or reunions that he even showed up. He
started going back though. Remember, they was dressed alike a few years ago.
And I think
after the lawsuit,
and I think that's when he kind of thought maybe, hey, look, we got this long relationship. I'm mature. I'm more mature now. I got a legal aspect. Maybe he had some people look at the stuff. Maybe I can, he was my friend. Maybe he can get me my money. Never happened. See, that's one thing about them guys. Again. That's one thing about them guys in that industry. They are narcissistic, toxic personalities, allegedly.
Yeah, no,
because that's a mental. I'm just saying that's just because that's a mental disorder. They will never say that they were wrong or they did anything wrong, because that's Puff came out and
because you think Mace was dressing like Puffy all them years.
Well, he wanted to take 50 cents
in them
shopping.
leather red outfits. And wait, let me finish. These niggas had on matching and they was doing their little stupid ass dance together. Take that, take that. You think they didn't take that ever together? I'm just saying, nigga. Penny promise, give me your thoughts.
Well, I'm gonna just say this. My theory on why people don't come forward. A lot of times when they're doing that stuff, like say for example, after 12 o'clock, the freak party happened, you ain't staying unless you're participating.
Okay,
so
12 o'clock,
because if you tell, you gotta tell on yourself too. Mm-hmm. As you notice, that bodyguard, he saw a lot of shit that he should have said, but that's because he was there probably participating.
Obviously, I'm with you on that. Go ahead.
It's like after 12 o'clock, the drugs come out. Hey, if you ain't participating, you see, Uncle Luke was talking, but he left before the freak stuff happened. They not let you. You just not gonna be able to sit there and be able to watch and be like, oh damn, look at that. No, you participate. You got a dick in your mouth too, and yeah. And so you don't go and tell on us,
nigga.
You got to do shit. So, and I believe they be taking pictures, they be recording that shit. They said
evidence. P Diddy had cameras in every room. He probably had one in the toilet while niggas was peeing,
sizing them up.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. Okay, now let's talk about this producer that stayed in his house. That the latest allegation, the guy stayed in his house and let everybody fill him up. But he was like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to record everything and tell. You didn't stay there unless something was going on. Why are you there, sir? Why are you letting them grope you? If somebody's touching you inappropriately, Ramon, are you leaving or are you staying?
It just depends on the situation. If somebody is touching me.
No, it's somebody like this situation. You don't want
touching me inappropriately. Yeah. I'm leaving. I'm out.
You out. You out.
Not before
what they look like? Are they fine? What they look like? Are they fine? Like, what's up? Like, right. I don't want you groping me if you're ugly. I just
Cassie reporting this so late in the game. It was all about the money because as soon as she settled that lawsuit, that was it. But then she went and allegedly turned in some items from Kim Porter, allegedly. And this is where the plot thickens because I think they're after Puffy for a lot more than just the take that allegations. I think they're after him for the unaliving of two of the greatest rappers in the world. But I believe that the other culprit's already in jail. I believe it was them two together. I don't care what nobody say. If I was the investigator, I'd have proved it by now. Them two was in cahoots. That one man that had it proved, he did. So, I don't know.
I believe that P. Diddy allegedly has really backstabbed the wrong person that's higher up, way higher up, somebody that we might not even know their name, never heard of them. Right. But and one slip of the tongue, you know, like the worst thing you can tell somebody is,
did y'all hear the
I know you don't want me to say what I know, you know.
Right.
And you say that to the wrong person, and now they got a threat over their head. They gonna make sure that you be
Meek Mill. This is my Meek Mill impersonation.
because that was my personal opinion too. Like it has nothing to do with the legal aspect. That was my personal opinion too. I said somebody didn't get rubbed on the right way, or somebody got tired of something.
He didn't use
And
lubricant or something.
No,
Somebody
he
did
done
something wrong.
He done made the
Either
wrong.
somebody didn't get paid good, like they
it
were
wasn't
supposed
about
to.
money.
Because
It was
when you think
about.
It's all about money in the entertainment.
all
But
about
not
money.
not everything. It was about that level where they all billionaires. That was about more. It was about you're not being obedient, like we were talking about earlier. It's about obedience within their organization. It's a team thing. It's a club thing. You're getting out of control, like Ramona said. He was out of control, just like
and when
they
you
want
and when you out of control, that's when they
the
start worrying about their
slave
money.
masters. Let me tell you this:
money.
the slave masters have made you.
Same
They
thing
will
with an
take
actor.
it away from you.
You let an actor get that diva mentality and
The
start walking in the
slave
studio
master.
requesting, I need this and I need that. Oh, this is what you want to get? Oh, baby, you replaceable.
Oh, if it's in your writers, they better give you what you want.
You replaceable. We
See
get
your
another.
contract.
We can
But-
make another one just like you.
It's the slave master that have gave it to you. Y'all wanted to be in these clubs. T.D. Jakes, we haven't talked about him,
Oh, Reverend.
but he is named very much so by prophetess. What's her name? Prophetess, the chick that had the towel on her head, the celestial chick. She made a video in 2015 and said that there was a preacher that was gonna fall big time. She said Beyonce gonna have a fall too, but publicly. I don't listen to prophetesses that much, but discernment, something the Lord blessed me with, I believe her because everything's according to scripture that she's saying. Everything is right. If you're a believer in Christianity, if you don't read the Bible, then blah, blah, blah. It's on you. But it's basically, I believe her. This is just me personally. I believe her because she said everything that was going to happen to T.D. Jakes has happened. And it's happening right now.
Oh, you forgot about one of the number one whistleblowers too.
Who?
Jaguar Wright.
Oh, she's in there. I don't think she not.
But
Go
she
back
been
to the
going strong.
whistleblower.
She been
We
going
only got to
strong.
one of the two of the
Okay,
whistleblowers.
okay.
It's not just
Go
T.D.
back.
Jake. The Catholic,
Just let it play.
the Pope was doing the same thing, so she might have been
Oh.
talking about the Pope too.
No, she said who she was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well,
In the new video, she said who she was. God didn't want her to say it first. Then she made a video 2018, 1 and 22, and one the other day. So in each one, she revealed more about who the people were.
The false.
She
just
couldn't
wanna
say
know.
who they were at first because she said everybody was coming at her like, you lying. You know, the Beyonce bees was like, bitch, nah.
It's people out there that ain't gonna say nothing because you know Mary J. Blige. You know,
Oh, she ain't.
You know
She said
she
leave
knows.
my
She
name
ain't
out
said-
of it.
yeah.
Mary said no. I am on power right now. I am not having gay scenes. No, you're not messing up my bread. But they canceled that show so they can make more spinoffs. So Mary might get to singing if her name come up because you know they gonna bring everybody who had anything to do with him up. If they got T.D. Jakes, who you think next?
I know they just. I feel like
They said he
pulled
was a
T.D.
strong
out there.
bottom, allegedly.
Like that was like surprising. That was like
Oh, it's a lot of people hurt by the Potter's house because I have watched him preach. I used to make my son watch him, read his books. And now that I've been listening to him more, I'm like, oh, that's not right. You go get that sword and read what he's saying. Do not match the words sometimes. But he has got so many people on their face and in prayer. That's why I'm like, God anointed him to preach, but somewhere along the line, in his little club, they threw a dick at him, and he was like, I'm just saying, he was like a frog. I shouldn't say.
They got him
That
on
nigga
tape.
was like a frog. With a fly.
I need
That
them to
nigga
leak
look
these
like a
sex
frog.
tapes online so we can see. They need to leak these
I'm
tapes.
wrong,
T.D. Jakes?
Well,
Sex
yeah.
tapes?
They
I don't even wanna see
gave
that.
they gave Puffy a whole lot of time to get rid of
That
evidence.
shit was hilarious.
Now you know when Cassie dropped that lawsuit, you know Puffy cleaned them houses out. R. Kelly wouldn't have never got leaked if
They
somebody hadn't
seized his
stole the
phones
tape.
though. See, a freak is a freak. That's like a serial killer. They always keep something to show. They always keep your barrette, your eyelashes. They keep something.
Maybe
Now they
somebody,
save
maybe somebody
eyelashes
stole
back
something,
then.
but I believe they gave, because I don't think they've come out in the news yet to really say what they found.
Oh, they found something because they ain't just seized all three of your homes at one time for nothing.
The fact that
They
had
raised
cameras
New
in every
York.
room
They
tells you
raised
a lot.
what else?
And then they
Atlanta,
raided the house
Houston.
in Miami and in California.
Yeah.
And this the
simultaneously.
feds. This not even local PD. So they have a whole
Homeland
bunch of,
Security was there. I'm
Right.
like, what
What'd
is
you
he
say, D?
doing?
they have some type of substantial evidence to
get
raid
that
his
warrant,
home.
yeah. Yeah.
Because they not
and
gonna
they're
give
not
you
gonna
a
leak it.
warrant for
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Discovery
Feds is-
about to be a motherfucker in these civil cases.
Well, Cat Williams said at the beginning of the year, this is going to be the year of exposure and the truth. The truth is coming out.
And the prophetess said it. It's a whole bunch going on in this world. I had a little clip of her, but I forgot to download it. And y'all would have been like, all the vlogs, the gossip vlogs are using her clips to show what she said about TD Jakes.
I know one thing.
That
This
TD
eclipse is
Jakes.
coming, and they say a shift in the atmosphere in the universe is getting ready to change, and the people that are on one level and the people that's on
They gonna
another
fall
level,
like dominoes.
once this thing comes around an eclipse, the ones that's on this whatever, they gonna have a downfall.
That's what she said. Is
Yeah.
that they was lined up like dominoes.
And
Like
they're gonna start
they
knocking
were
them
on
out the way.
thrones, she said. All of them were on thrones with their crowns and stuff. And she said it was like something, and they all just fell.
And they say in the
One by
Bible,
one by
the last
one.
shall be first.
Well, y'all, this has been DK's Way. Conversation got real wild and real tonight. Y'all go watch that show. Tell me what you think about it. The Nickelodeon, what's it called?
Quiet on the Set.
Quiet on Set. Y'all go watch it. Tell me about it, because I can't watch it I can't be quiet and watch that. I'm going to be yelling at the TV. I'm going to be hollering. I'm going to be so mad. So I know my tolerance level. But I will talk shit about it later. So, y'all go watch that. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any thoughts or questions, email me DKSWay
Can we do any
1 at mail.com. And also, if you guys want to see me perform, go to my Instagram. It's my name, my last name. Go on there. You know, I post my shows all the time. And you guys just enjoy some of the little videos I make with baby DK. She ignorant as hell. What you got going on in your life right now, darling?
www.darlajoneslegal.com. Tune in. Well, tap in if you need any legal consultation, any documents prepared for you. Let me know.
Yeah, Ramona
Hey,
Stevens, what you
Ramona
got
Stevens,
on?
Ramona
going
Stevens
on?
here. I'm so excited about my life. You can catch me on Instagram at Ramona Funny. My next show is Ladies Love Laughter at the World Stage in historic Leimert Park, May 18th. And I just want to tell everybody out there, do you boo?
Okay. All right.
Because
and-
I'm taking. Don't do
Okay.
me. Do you boo? Because I'm taking.
Okay. And what you got going on in your life, Penny Promise?
Well, you can find me on my Instagram, everything Penny Promise, allegedly.
She just wanted to say allegedly. You got any shows coming up?
No, I don't have no shows. Catch it all. I mean,
Book
I got
Penny
shows
Promise,
at-
y'all.
Yeah, book me, yeah.
But if Penny Promise want to, she can come down to Ladies Love Laughter
There
May
you go.
18th at
Also,
the
it's a
World
fun
Stage.
show.
That's
also, I'm
right.
an actress, so you may see me on your TV screens.
You never know. Y'all, they gonna see you on the TV right now. They watching you on TV right now. This is just the start. Y'all, I'm Daugnekeith. I love you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with some more of these titties, nigga. Bye.
That was hot, boy.
Shut up. He's here.
He's gonna wake up.
Of course he's gonna wake up. He's stupid. We just knocked him out. We're not trying to kill him. Pick him up and put him in the car. Hurry up. We ain't got time left.
You're looking for me like you want it. Just say what you need, keep it honest. She out in the street, yeah, she all in. You know what that means, do you know it? You're looking for me like you want it. Just say what you need, keep it honest. She out in the street, yeah, she all in. You know what that means, do you know it?
Do you know what that means when I call back? She said a couple joints you need help to crack. I'm useful with my hands, developed an act. And tryna get it back for the second act. Tryna make sure that you listen. We fuck up in the kitchen. I'ma cook you something different. My loving knows no limit. I'ma get it while it's getting fire in the snow. Riding through the city, tearing up the zone.
You're looking for me like you want it. Just say what you need, keep it honest. She out in the street, yeah, she all in. You know what that means, do you know it? You're looking for me like you want it. Just say what you need, keep it honest. She out in the street, yeah, she all in.